morning. Dr. William James here speaking to you. Uh, like, comment, subscribe. Click that subscribe button so that you get alerts to any video I post on this page. Um, Here to talk to you this morning basically about keeping it real and the stuff people do for views, the stuff people do for likes on social media. It's egregious, the stuff that I see people doing and the stuff I see people manipulating just to get attention. So we got to stop doing that. And yeah, we got to really stop doing that. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, people not keeping it real. Too many times people jump on bandwagons. They jump on social media and they go with what's popular. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, recently we had the passing of Kobe Bryant, helicopter accident. That's unfortunate. But the amount of people who are jumping on that bandwagon and like people are just doing things for attention. A lot of these people don't even know who Kobe Bryant are. Like, I see people who don't know anything about the sport of basketball, don't know who Kobe Bryant is. They're spelling his name wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have to jump on a bandwagon if you don't know what's going on. If you simply want to pay your respects, that's cool. But if you didn't even know who Kobe Bryant was, and you can't even spell his name right, and then you acting like it's this big deal, like, oh my God, like, oh, I can't believe it, and this hurts, and all this. It's like, come on. You clearly just doing it for attention because you see other people posting like that. You know what I'm saying? And I have my own set of beliefs. I don't, you can't tell anyone how to mourn. But that just goes back to, is there anything such as weak? Is there anything such as strong? Is there anything such as sensitive? Is there anything such as crazy? Because you can't tell anyone anything. So when can you call someone sensitive? You can't tell them how to react to something. How can you say they're too sensitive just because they're reacting differently? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel, because I have my own set of beliefs, and I don't overreact to certain things. I don't overreact to passings because I realize it's God's plan. And if you truly believe that, you understand that God approved it. No matter what it is, good or bad, God approved it. A lot of people say that, oh, he's omnipresent, he's everywhere, he has control of all things. If you truly believe that, you can only be but so sad. You can only, you know what I'm saying? You could be sad and you're gonna mourn, but you can only take it a certain way. Because the ultimate judge made his judgment. So, what can you really, what can your reaction be to it? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But just to see some of the things people do, we gotta stop it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going through a tough time, and when you're going through a tough time, that's when you want to pull out a Bible and you want to say a prayer and, quote some scriptures, but you never do it. You don't know what the Bible talks about. You can't quote some scriptures. You don't know what the message of the Bible is. You don't know who they're speaking about. You don't know any of that. But the second something tough happens in your life or something's going on, you hop on social media, you on your Snapchat, you on your Instagram, and you quoting scriptures and you doing all this. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. Like, we gotta stop doing stuff for views and for likes and for attention. It's like, it's egregious. Especially when it comes to a higher power and the way you live your life. I don't even understand how people would play like that or want to play like that. Like, if you believe in a God I don't know why you would want to play with your God. I don't know why you would want to play with the higher being that you believe in. I don't know why you would want to play with that just for social media. That just shows the level of vibration that you're on. You know, when people do certain things, it's a clear manipulation of the social realm. You realize that something is popular, it will get a lot of attention, and you're willing to sacrifice anything. You're willing to put yourself out there in any way for that attention. We got to stop that. You got to have a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? I, I just don't get it. Um, but we got to stop doing things just for attention. We have to stop that. Um, that's pretty much it. The message is pretty clear. I'm sure we all see it. You know, you see certain people, they do things just for views or just for attention. But if you're not really living that life or living that walk, you know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing things just for the moment. If something inspires you to change, then you should really change. Because it looks weird when you change in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And you do something in the moment, and then you back to, you know, being a piece of crap, or you back to being whatever you were. They're just like people go through something in their life, and then you see them go to church and they get baptized and they think that's something, and then the next week you see, like, what's the change? If you truly believe in your religion, then you should dive into it and see what it really says and what it really means. Not just momentarily because it feels right in the moment. We got to do better. 2020, we got to leave a lot of the foolery behind. You got to cut it out. Y'all can share your thoughts, share the video, like, comment, subscribe. We got to stop this in 2020. I'm out.